Congratulations for being shit.
Thank
well
you.
done for being shit, and well done for being shit. What was going on there? Where was the teamwork? Where was the spirit? Where was the communication? And what the fuck was going on?
Bills Mafia, what up? Welcome to the halftime show. I'm your host, Tommy, and this is about as bad as you're gonna get. Down 16-0. I mean, there's some time left here. I thought I'd hop on a little bit earlier than I normally do. I'm not gonna get mad on here, guys. It is what it is. It's exactly what I feared, which was the Buffalo Bills offense is going to go back to doing things that don't work. Meaning, the last 2 weeks we've been going to, a 22, doing a 22 personnel, and it's worked well, right? We've gone to Kincaid, we've gone to Shakir, and we, for some reason in this game, wanted to force the ball to Keon Coleman early on. When finally got Kincaid going later, and then of course James Cook fumbles, just to add on top of the misery that we got going on here so far. Let's get to some of your comments. What the fuck, man? This is embarrassing. Yes, it is. Playoff team, yeah. And they said Super Bowl favorites. Get the fuck out of here. Super Bowl favorites should be beating the fuck out of this terrible Miami Dolphins team, and instead we're down 16-0. This is awful, horrible. Scott Buckley or Scott Steamers. This is horrible. Getting beat down by the Dolphins. This team is not uninspired, and that's on coaching. This is also why B needed to make a trade, because our roster is not good enough. Exactly, and this is why you guys understand why I made that video about why it was a mistake that Bean didn't make a trade. And, this morning it came out that we could have traded for Waddle. All we had to give up was a first and a third, but we weren't willing to give up the 2026 first-round pick. I guess we wanted to do it in 2027 or whatever, but, great, Kincaid dropped the ball. Because now it's raining and now we can't catch footballs. So this is just, just pile on to the misery of this game. But yeah, no, we're good. We're a good football team. There's no need to make any trades. Everything's great in Buffalo. Nothing to see here. In and out of Kincaid's hands, by the way, right there. Perfectly thrown ball to Kincaid. He drops the ball. This is a story of the Buffalo Bills. I get it. It's raining, right? Of course, perfect timing. While we're down 16-0, and now we need to go through the air. Now we need our passing game to work, and of course we run the ball there because we want the misery to stop, and we're going to go into half down 16-0. Shit. Terrible. From Josh Allen to James Cook to everybody. Everybody gets a fucking F in that first half, including the coaching, especially the coaching. Shame on Sean McDermott. Shame on Joe Brady. I'm not going to even call Bobby Babich out because it's not even his defense anymore. There he is. There's our coach getting interviewed. What does he got to say? It's fucking bullshit. And him and his fucking Mary Kay glasses over here. I'm so done. I'm done. You guys see why I'm done with this fucking guy? I said I wasn't going to get mad. But it just, guys, there was no way we should be losing this game. I'm sorry. This is a Miami Dolphins team that is a dumpster fire. This is a team that's selling at the deadline, right? They almost got rid of Waddle to us. If all we had to do was give him a first round of 2026 and that third, no problem. And look, Waddle, of course, scores a touchdown on us. But no, we don't need help in the passing game. We're good. Everything's great here, right? And I almost was like, okay, maybe it'll work. Maybe if we go to Kincaid like we've been doing, doing this 22 personnel, okay, fine. It might work, but no. Of course, we go away from what works. Bella, we look awful right now. Prayers, they are all different teams second half. Yeah, I get you. Hopefully they adjust. But it's a joke. Spin, being offered a first, third round pick for Waddle. Spin, the reports, see, you're not listening. Clearly you're not. Yes, he offers a first and a third, but they wanted it in 2026 from what I read. He wasn't willing to give the first round in 2026. So what are we talking about here? That don't laugh out loud. But I know that, bro. Like, we're on the same page, man. The difference was he didn't want to give it up in the 2026 draft. What would the fucking difference be? 2026, 2027? Who gives a shit? Give up the fucking pick in 2026. So, dude, once again, Spin. Like, I love you, brother, but stop acting like this front office and this coaching staff is fucking great. This is unacceptable. How is this acceptable to you, bro? Like, how is this acceptable to any of Bill's Mafia? Man, I don't want to get upset with this fucking team. I'm used to it by now. This is what we do, guys. Every fucking year, man. We have these performances, these letdown games. Let me look around the league real quick, guys, to see what the scores are around the league. And this is a game where I know Tampa was winning at one point. Let's see what's going on in the Tampa game. So Patriots are up 14-10. Still a close game, which I thought, but this is a game where if the Patriots lose, we could have jumped them and been in first, back and first in the division. But yeah, we can't even look good against a fucking 2-win team. And what is going on here? They need to get Coleman off the field. Coleman is just, that's pathetic. And why are you forcing him the ball? I mean, call good routes for him at least, man. I don't even know. It could be Coleman. Just remember the Ravens game. Listen, I'm not saying it's over, right? I don't think anyone here is saying it's necessarily over. But when you're losing 16-0 to a 2-win team, that's flat out embarrassing. I'm sorry, Bella. Like, I totally get it. And who knows? We could come back and win, right? We are the better team, I think. So we should, right? You expect that. But this is not a Super Bowl contending team. This is not how they play. This is not, you're not going to sit here and tell me what you're seeing right now is a team that is going to make it far in the playoffs, because they're simply not playing like this. This team is perfect. Bean knows. Yeah, Bean is perfect. Yeah, Bean is look. Fucking Bean. My main Mikey, my co-host, just fucking gross. Yeah, Mikey knows. Jesus, man. They play and dude, what they threw out there on offense was nothing like we were doing in the last two games. Nothing like it. We went totally against what was working. And that's what I said pregame, what my concern was. It's like we found something that works, but yet we go away from it again. Like, this is a constant thing with this team. And this is why this team is frustrating. And once again, when we need our receiving game, when we need our passing game to work, it's nowhere to be found. Can't see it. Can't find it. Where is it? Right? Because the Dolphins are doing a good job on James Cook early on in this game. And look where we're at, right? Struggling. No receivers are getting open once again. Right? Kincaid is the option. Use your best option, and we didn't start going to him until late second quarter. Right? Embarrassing. I think if we miss the playoffs, it's time for a whole new staff. We won't miss the playoffs, Bella, but I'll tell you what, though. If we lose today to the Dolphins, God, I don't know how the rest of the season is going to play out. I'll be honest with you. That I want to say we're a playoff team, even if we lose, but this is... if I can't count on our team beating a 2-win team, then can I count on them making the playoffs? I mean, like... Michael, I'm sure glad Bean kept our first rounder. Pagula hitting us the same thing as the Sabres. Yeah, I know. Dude, I'm get you. Just want me back, Spinner. Yeah, it's Spin. I don't know what Spin's thinking, man. But you got to remember, like, I love Spin, but Spin is very for the coaching, very for Brandon Bean. And listen, I backed Brandon Bean for a long time. If anyone knows me and knows this, or been watching me on this channel, I've defended Brandon Bean for a long time. I still think he's done some good things here. And the same with McDermott. I think he's done some good things as well. But you got to eventually see the bullshit that they're doing, or the things that they're not doing to help this team get better. I mean, it's plain and simple. Dude, I was okay with Debo and or Von Miller. Yeah, I mean, they didn't do anything. They did zero. No, just don't overpay. I get it. Listen, Spin, we're not saying overpay for every trade. But you know what? Sometimes you may have to somewhat overpay to get help that you desperately need. We fucking need help. How? Like, I don't get why people just don't understand this. Like, we think that what you're seeing here is fine. This isn't a one-game issue. This has been a fucking problem all year long. But yet, everything is great. We believe in our receiving room still. Like, it's a joke. And by the way, don't buy into that. Because if they really truly did, Brandon Beane wouldn't have been calling around looking for a receiver. If he truly believed we were good, why call and ask about receivers? It makes no sense. So don't get caught up in the bullshit. Man. Landon Jackson, yeah, gone. It don't matter. Scott, he's gone. Already hurt his leg, his knee. Like, I don't know what happened, but anytime a guy goes out of the game that quick on a knee injury is probably not good. So there goes that guy, right? Like, not that we were expecting anything from Landon Jackson this year, but you forget it now. Team's got to lose bad. It's miss a play. Jesus. Yeah, fucking rain. This whole team is asleep. Yeah, that's too, man. I mean, it's like they didn't even come prepared. They didn't even come prepared. Like, they seem like they're just out there. Like, there's no energy on either side. We got guys banged up. Joey Bosa's in a fucking cast on his wrist, right? Like, I think he broke his wrist. I don't even know what happened. I know he had a wrist injury, but geez, it looks kind of bad. He's in a damn club, right? Which is obviously going to affect his play. But no, we don't need any help here. We got Balin Spector. We back on the team. Oh my God, Balin Spector. Oh no, we got Gabe Davis. Wait, Gabe Davis, come on, help us. Gabe, can you help us, please? God, this is so bad. I'm a Dolphins fan, but nobody else is streaming NFL. Hey, you guys are looking good so far. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, Jesus Christ. I'm sure you're just as shocked as us Bills fans. So, golly. Oh, my God. The fumble absolutely killed us. You know what really killed us too, guys? To be honest with you, nobody's really brung it up yet. The 4th and 1 early on in that game, like to pretty much start the game, right? When we stopped them. When they had the ball first, we stopped them. We got the interception. And we had a 4th and 1. Granted, I get it. It's on our side. But, dude, guys, come on, man. 4th and 1. You know Detroit's going for that, right? You know the Chiefs are probably going for that. And yet, Sean McDermott says, no. We're going to go punt the ball. And what did that do, by the way? Did nothing because they went and scored a touchdown. What was the difference? You know what I mean? Our defense can't stop him. Couldn't even stop him. You don't trust our quarterback on a 4th and 1. He gets a 1 yard every time on the tush push. Pretty much. Go for it there. Have some fucking balls. But no, I gotta punt the ball. And that just kind of started. Honestly, guys, that's what kind of started this. I'll be honest with you. Because if we get that 4th down, maybe we go down, maybe get a touchdown there, maybe things are a little bit different now. Right? We jump on them first, but no. We gotta play it safe. Let's punt the ball. Right? Our coach has no trust in our offensive line and Josh Allen to get a 1 yard. To get 1 yard. No trust. And Callie Blitz, what's up, man? Never been a Super Bowl team since. Yeah, it's been a long time, Callie. And I try to get you guys back on board pregame. I try to tell you guys, hey, we won 2 in a row, and hey, you know, maybe let's get back on board and get a little hyped up for this team again. Bella, you ain't lying. I told everybody The Michael Hoyt loss is bigger than you guys think. And everybody was kind of blowing me off on that. Michael Hoyt, you looking for a game and a half, but, dude, that guy was bringing the juice. The defense looked better. That guy had, this killer instinct, the way he was playing with his hair on fire. And he was making plays right away. And I told you guys, when he went out, that's going to be a big loss for this team. How do you replace that? Well, maybe by trade. Maybe if they went out and traded for somebody that can maybe possibly. But no, they didn't make any moves, right? We already know that. I'm past that, by the way. I can't keep talking about the trade deadline because it means nothing anymore. We didn't do anything. So, but yeah, that's a big loss. Big, big loss. And nobody's talking about it. Everyone thinks it's just, all right, we'll just keep on going through the motions. That's okay. Next man up, right? We'll go get Mathis, a guy I never heard of in my life. Big Baller Bean. Dude, man, trade for Diggs got clown. Well, you know what? I'm not going to kill him on that one. Diggs worked out. Let's not kill him on the trade. Diggs was a very good player for 4 years here. He put up good numbers. So I get what you're saying, though, obviously. But I don't think they thought Jefferson was going to be there at that point. But either way, I understand. But he hasn't done shit since. Oh, Mikey, don't be a prisoner of the moment. It's never as good as we think. It's never as bad. Look at Mikey. I like that. Mikey, my co-host, coming in, even though he's been texting me, telling me the opposite. But I like the calmness, Mikey. I like it. Let's weather the storm here. Even though, Mikey, we have 0 points on a 2-win team. Mikey, stop. I get what you're saying, though. I understand. But come on. Let's not do that. Let's be real here. It's bad. This is fucking bad, right? I'm not saying we can't come back. I'm not saying we can't beat the Dolphins here and have a better second half. However, you can't have performances like this. You cannot have 0 points at the half against anybody. Right? Come on, man. I mean, this is unacceptable. How is this acceptable? This is unacceptable. And if anyone is cool with how we're playing here, I don't know what to tell you. This is shit. Where's this pressure? Bro. I told you guys, we aren't consistent in the way we play football. We continue to do things. We continue to change things up during the course of a season, especially when we get into playoffs. Things that were working, we go away from. I don't understand it. I really don't. But anyways, guys, it's game time now. I appreciate you guys joining me at the half. I know you guys are upset. Let's see what we can have a better second half. Me and Mikey will be here post-game, and hopefully it's talking about a Buffalo Bills win. This first half was disgusting. We have the ball first here. We have to score on this first drive of the second half. It is a must. All right, guys, Bills Mafia, I love you. Tune into the post-game show. We'll be here right after the game. Go Bills. Peace.